Hi, I'm Jess Fuji, and I design the costumes for magical events. They range from princesses, fairies, mermaids and pirates to elves, Santas, anything Christmas related really. I'm actually so excited for everybody to see the costumes that I've created for the Christmas portal. They truly are special. Like, I absolutely love the entire process. There was a lot of back and forth with the team at the beginning, discussing, like the characters and who they were, what they were about, how they were going to interact with the children on the day, and what activities they were going to do. And I took this on board and went to create these really unique designs for each character, and it's been really refreshing because normally at Christmas colour palettes of red and green is kind of bog standard, but the fabrics I've been using, materials and colours is completely new. These aren't your bog standard off the shelf elves. They truly are unique, and it's been so much fun to be a part of it. The Christmas portal production so far, everything I've seen behind the scenes looks truly spectacular. I'm actually a little bit gutted that they're going so far away because I wish I could see it in person. But yeah, I'm so happy to have been a part of this magical event, and it truly is amazing. My designs are inspired by loads of different things. I've always been a massive fan of films, and I'm always keeping up with current pop culture trends. So anything from social media, movies, even catwalks and runways. I love taking in all the different shapes and really making it back home. Especially when it comes to Christmas costumes, because elves, when you've already made 10, it's hard to make them their own. So I really draw inspiration from all these different shapes and think, I love that. How can I make that into an elf, or how can I make it into a fairy? And that's really what I try to achieve with my designs. I'm always sketching, but my design process is I'll create 20 designs, and I'll pull little bits from each and then come up with something that I'm really happy with, and then I try and infuse it with loads of different trims and cute little details that you might not notice straight away, but make the costume its own unique thing. So for me, costumes are really special because they're such a fundamental part of storytelling. Each and every decision when it comes to designing a costume, whether it be fabric choice, colour, trims, all the little tiny insignificant details have all been chosen to tell a story of who the character is, what they're about, what they might be doing in the story or the plot, or at the event. It might tell you which characters are good or which characters are bad, and it really makes or breaks the character. It's so important. It really does make that person come to life, feel real, and it's just magical. So I absolutely love Christmas because it's such a special time of year to spend time with all your family and do all the traditions, eat all the nice food. It's so colourful, festive, and you just can't not love Christmas. It's so much fun. And I absolutely love making Christmas costumes, even though I've made so many now. They actually never get boring. I can't tell you how many elves I've made where every single time I put it on the mannequin and it's just amazing seeing it come to life. And for me, it's really special. My favourite bit is seeing the event take place, and then seeing Santa and the elves wear these costumes and really bring them to life and just make these magical memories. And it just makes me so proud. So each and every one of my creations actually took to take a long time, and I think people don't fully appreciate how long something like this takes, especially because of fast fashion at the minute, but they really range in time and effort depending on the complexity of the costume. They usually, I would say, anywhere between 20 hours to, I think the most I've ever spent is 50 hours. Because of my background and training at university, a lot of the finishes that I personally prefer are hand done. It's just because it's neater and tidier, and I always seem to pick the method that takes the longest, but it definitely looks the best. I actually got into costume making because of what I loved growing up. So I always loved film and Disney and princesses. My mum actually taught me how to sew when I was young, so I kind of just merged it all together. And I loved making clothes. So as I got older, I decided I wanted to study at university, so that's what I did. After graduating, I went to comic conventions with my friends. It was such good fun, like dressing as a character for a day, and all I had to do was make more costumes. And then people started asking if they could commission them. And for some reason, I just started getting asked for Christmas costumes, and then it became more and more. And now that's primarily what I do. I'd say 80% of my work is Christmas. And to be honest, if someone would have told me when I was at uni, I'd be doing Christmas costumes in January all the way up to December, I would say he was lying. But yeah, I still love it just as much as the first time I made one.